Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
So now that we know that Goku is going to be triumphing over Hit with his Super Saiyan God mixed Kaioken Kamehameha and taking the title for Universe 7, a lot of people are wondering what happens next. And with the exception of Champa wanting to kill his own team, Beerus now has the Dragon Balls. So a rough translation of episode 41's title is, "Come forth Dragon of the Gods and grant my wish, pretty please." What this means is that the Super Dragon Balls are going to be put to use for the very first time. Now this is going to be going back all the way to the conception of the Dragon Ball universe. It is said that the dragon god Zarama created the Super Dragon Balls on the 41st year of the divine calendar. Now that happened a long time ago, and to put things into perspective, the creation of the Super Dragon Balls was the second recorded thing to have ever happened in the Dragon Ball timeline. The first was the creation of Majin Buu. So obviously these Super Dragon Balls have much more potential than the normal Dragon Balls that you'd find on either Earth or Namek. In fact, their power is said to be limitless, which actually gets me thinking on an entirely different topic. If someone could create something that could grant you a limitless wish, that would mean that the creator would have to be limitless themselves, maybe having some form of omnipotence. And so far in Dragon Ball, we haven't seen anyone come close to being omnipotent. Whis is definitely the closest guy, but even still, I wouldn't call his power limitless. The thing is, if we start bringing in omnipotent beings into Dragon Ball, I can't help but think Goku or Vegeta or somebody is gonna have to surpass them and become omnipotent themselves. That's just the way Dragon Ball is. And if Super continues for a long time, now that we have unofficially introduced this omnipotent dragon god, will it even be possible for him to be surpassed? Either way, the important thing that we have to mention now is that Beerus, the god of destruction, has one wish. And after knowing the character of Beerus for 3 years, I have no idea what he's gonna wish for. Obviously the episode titles didn't tell us. I think it could be one of two things. He's either gonna wish for something incredibly stupid like a planet full of pudding, or he could do something absolutely serious like wish to be stronger than Whis. I don't know, that's just complete speculation. Let me know what you think. Honestly though, I would like to think that Beerus wouldn't waste a limitless wish, and who knows, maybe Beerus doesn't get the wish. I see his brother Champa as the type of guy to go out of his way to steal the wish for himself, very reminiscent of Oolong at the start of the franchise. The two most important things that we need to know that we don't currently know is number one, Beerus' wish, and number two, who steps into the ring with Champa. We all thought it was going to be Monaka considering he didn't have a chance to participate in the tournament, but I guess now that's out of the question, unless he really does step in to fight Champa just to be straight up killed. If we're being honest and just keeping this between us, it would be the funniest thing ever to see this amateur fighter in Monaka wanting to go around in the ring with the god of destruction just for him to get his spine ripped out, his nipples twisted, his legs ripped off. That would be great. So Zarama is looking to be one of the most powerful beings to ever come out of the Dragon Ball franchise, and we have no clue as to what this guy is going to look like. There's been a lot of concept art. As you can see here, we have this. This was clearly based off Shenron, and no disrespect to the artist who drew this, but if the Dragon God Zarama resembled Shenron to this extent, I'd be pretty let down. Here we pretty much have the exact same thing, but instead of being blue, it's gold. And again, Zarama having the same facial features as Shenron would just be a little bit disappointing. This was a design that was going around. To me, it looks like a fusion of Broly, Shenron, and Porunga. It looks nice, but I don't think it would fit Zarama. Now, a lot of people are thinking since Toriyama's been taking it easy with the character designs lately, this has led people to believe that instead of Zarama actually being a dragon, it will be Toriyama himself who grants the wish. But I don't know, with a character like Zarama, I feel like this guy needs to be overly huge. Let's scale things for a second. The Earth Dragon Balls are pretty small, but Earth's dragon is massive. The Super Dragon Balls are the size of planets, so the Dragon God Zarama needs to be so big that you can't even see him on the screen. Anyway, let me know what you think Zarama's design is going to be. I can just imagine once he is summoned, clouds just covering everything over Universe 6 and 7. It should be pretty good, but as always, I will see you in the next Dragon Ball Z video.